Hey, what's up guys? This is Evan, also known as AT Lubeck, coming at you with the June 2017 ETL International Airport Update. This is the 46th airport update. As always, make sure to watch this video in full 1080p at 60 frames per second. Today I'm joined with a special guest, my cousin Nicholas. He will be announcing all of the routes in today's update. First of all, I would like to thank everyone for 600 subscribers. I still can't get over it. I really appreciate everyone's ongoing support to my YouTube channel. I really couldn't have done it without you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. The aviation community is truly one of a kind, and I'm happy to be a part of it. And I'm looking forward to sharing more of my videos and watching other channels grow. So once again, thank you. I've been very busy recently with making videos. I have my in-flight videos to and from Los Angeles on the Delta 777-200LR up. I also have a two-part Los Angeles Airport plane spotting episode up. And finally, I have my in-flight videos to and from Pittsburgh on the Southwest 737-700 up. So please go check out all of those videos. Links are below. One more thing. In July, I will be going up to Boston. I will be flying Delta Airlines on board the brand new A321. I'm really looking forward to flying on their new aircraft. So as usual, look out for my in-flight videos to and from Boston coming out in July. As normal, there are no new models in this update. I will have a new 4-part ATL spotting episode up very soon. It should be out as you're watching this, so make sure to check those out. And if you haven't already, please check out the 10th model of the month featuring the Delta Airlines 737-700 with a special guest. Hint, it's my cousin. Anyway, let's get started with this update. This is the 7 p.m. time frame, so I will let Nicholas start us off.
First off, we have an Embraer 170 Delta connections headed to Baltimore. Next up, we have a Delta 737-900ER headed to LaGuardia. Next, we have a Delta A321 headed to Atlanta. Now we have a Delta 737-700 headed to Key West. Next up, we have a Delta MD-90 headed to Philly. Next up, we have a Delta 757-200 headed to Dublin. Currently, we have a Delta 757-200 pushback heading to London Heathrow. Pulling into the gate, we have a Delta 737-800, just came in from St. Martin and later will be heading out to Atlanta. Next up, we have a Delta 767-300ER that just rotated and is headed to Madrid. Next up, we have a Delta Connections CRJ 900 that just arrived from Newark and is going to do a turnaround flight to Pittsburgh. Next up, we have a Delta 777-200ER headed to Los Angeles. Now we have a Delta A330-300 headed out to Barcelona. Currently, we have a Delta 757-300 headed out to Paris, Charles de Gaulle. Next, we have a Delta 767-300ER. He's holding short of 9 left and will be heading out to Lima, Peru. Next, we have a Delta 767-300ER. He is lined up with runway 9 left, headed out to Dusseldorf. Next up, we have a Delta 777-200ER, and he will later be heading out to Johannesburg. Next up, we have a Delta A319, and he will be going out to Chicago O'Hare. Next, we have a Delta Connections Embraer 145, headed out to Memphis. Now we have a Delta 737-800 headed out to Minneapolis, St. Paul. Next up, we have a Delta A320 headed out to Boston Logan. Currently, a Delta 737-900ER just came in from Montego Bay and then will later be heading out to Detroit. Now we have a Delta MD-90 that will be heading out to Norfolk.
Alright guys, that just about wraps up Terminal A. Nicholas did a great job announcing all the routes. Hope you guys enjoyed that little 767 lineup and the international departures. So now we will move on to Terminal B.
Now we have a Southwest 737-800 with split scimitar winglets. It just pushed back and will be heading out to Chicago Midway. Next up, we have a Southwest 737-800 with split scimitar winglets and will be heading out to Las Vegas. Next up, we have an Alaska 737-800 with split scimitar winglets, and it will be headed out to Anchorage. Currently, we have this Air Canada E190 that's landing on runway 5 left from Vancouver, and it will be heading out to Toronto. Next up, we have this Frontier A319, and we'll be heading out to Cabo. Next up, we have this American MT-82, and we'll be heading out to Dallas-Fort Worth. Currently, we have a United 737-800 that just pushed back from the gate, and we'll be heading out to San Francisco. Now we have United Express Q400 that will be heading out to Buffalo. Now we have United 737-800, and we'll be heading out to Louisville. Now we have a JetBlue A320 that will be heading out to Fort Lauderdale. Now we have an American A319 that just arrived from Chicago O'Hare and will be doing a turnaround flight to Charlotte. Now we have a Southwest 737-300 that just landed from Pittsburgh, will be going to the gate, and then will be doing a turnaround flight to Baltimore. Next up we have an American 737-800 that just arrived from Los Angeles and then will be heading out to Miami. Next up we have an Allegiant MD-82 that just arrived from Jacksonville and will be heading out to Tampa. Lastly, we have a Spirit A319 that is at the gate and then will be later heading out to Myrtle Beach.
That just about wraps up the airport update. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you to Nicholas for doing all the routes. I had a lot of fun. I do want to give a huge thank you to everyone for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Once again, thank you for 600 subscribers. I really appreciate your support. As always, make sure to watch last month's airport update, the model of the month video, and the most recent ATL spotting episode. Don't forget to check out all the new videos I mentioned in the beginning of this video. All the links are in the description below. Make sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and check out my ETL Airport website. Links are below. I will see you guys next month with a new Model of the Month video, airport update, and definitely some new ATL spotting episodes. Also, in-flight videos to and from Boston. So look out for those. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I always subscribe back. Thanks for watching. Peace out.